long time ago, in a valley bordered by tall mountains, lived a builder named Asher. Asher did not build houses, he only built bridges. He worked near a fast, winding river. Asher was a good man. He was strong and honest, but he was deeply unhappy. He carried a heavy sadness in his mind. Asher was always worried about the future. This worry was like a cold mist that never lifted. He would look at the stone he was laying today and worry about the storms of next year. What if the river floods? What if the stone cracks? What if the bridge is not strong enough for the crowds that will cross it in 10 years? These thoughts took away his peace. They stole his energy. Asher's worry made his work difficult. He would measure the same stone 10 times. He would mix the mortar, then dump it out, afraid it was not perfect enough for the future. He worked slower than any other builder. His hands trembled not from weakness, but from fear of making a mistake that would haunt him later. Because of this constant fear, Asher could not enjoy his craft. He could not feel the warmth of the sun or the satisfying weight of his tools. The finished bridge was always delayed. The villagers waited, but Asher could only see the day the bridge might fail, not the good it did today. He felt like a slave to a tomorrow that had not even arrived. One morning, Asher stood on the riverbank, looking at a half-finished bridge. He watched the strong current rushing by and felt fear grip his chest. I can't finish this, he thought. The future is too big and I am too small. Suddenly he saw an old man walking toward him. This was the keeper of the wise traveler who spent his life walking the trails between villages. He wore simple clothes and carried a long walking stick. His face was kind, and his eyes were clear like deep, quiet water. The keeper stopped near the water and watched Asher for a while. "Young man," he said softly, "why does your bridge stop here? The river flows, but work stands still." Asher felt ashamed and poured out his heart. "Master, I am frozen by the future. I worry about the day the river might become angry. I worry about the years that might destroy my work. I try to build for a future I cannot see. I try to protect against dangers I do not know. This worry takes away my ability to work today." The keeper nodded slowly. "You carry too much," he said. "You try to lift the whole bridge at once. That is why your hands shake." He pointed to a pile of rough, uncut stones nearby. "Come," he said, "I will show you the work of the bridge." The keeper bent down and picked up a single rough stone. "See this stone?" he asked. "It will be part of the bridge. It must last 100 years." Asher nodded. The keeper took a chisel and hammer. He did not rush. He tapped the stone slowly and steadily, tap, focusing completely on it. He smoothed one edge, then another, studying its shape and flaws. "When I work on this stone," the keeper said, "I do not think about the last storm. I do not worry about future storms. I only focus on this one piece of stone. I ask myself one question. What does this stone need from me right now?" He continued, shaping it calmly. "If this stone is well shaped today, and it fits perfectly with the next stone, it will be strong for 100 years. But if I worry about the future, I will strike too hard. I will crack it and lose it today." He looked at Asher. "The strength of the bridge is not found in the future. It is found in the perfection of each small connection made in the present." Asher watched closely as the keeper finished the stone. It was simple, strong, and ready. Then the keeper pointed to the rushing river. "Look at the water, Asher. It never thinks about the ocean. It does not worry if it will reach the sea tomorrow. It simply follows the easiest path in the present moment. It flows around the obstacles it faces now, and it always reaches the ocean." He turned back to Asher. "Be like the river and the stone. Flow without rush and focus without fear. The bridge is built one stone at a time. The future is built one moment at a time. Do your part today." Then the old man walked away. Asher stood there holding the tools. They felt different, solid, grounding. He picked up a rough stone and began to work. Tap, 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 tap. He focused only on the edge he was shaping. The sound of the hammer, the dust from the rock. Whenever his mind jumped to future storms, he brought it back. Just this one side, just this one tap, just this one stone. His fear didn't disappear instantly, but it became smaller. His work grew smoother and faster. He found his rhythm. He felt the joy of creation return. Slowly, his life changed. The half-finished bridge began to grow. He still planned for the future, but quietly, without fear. When a bridge was finished, he no longer worried about its survival. He felt satisfaction in a day well spent. He had learned the truth, the most powerful way to secure. Tomorrow is to perfect today. Asher became known as a builder whose bridges lasted for generations, not because he feared the future, but because he gave his full heart to the present, and at last his life became peaceful.